Hooray. Hooray. Right then, I'm on. Well then, we are live and yeah, I am going to be listing until I basically can be bothered to. Don't know how long it's going to be. Good evening, Kevin. That's a quick one. You're not even coming up as a person. Oh, now you are. I have got a new Wi-Fi router box from Virgin. It's finally came, so we'll see what it's like and if it doesn't break up. You might, well, wait for a few more people to come in, but you might see there is a load of boxes. I brought all my stock up here. I will go on about when there's a few more people. There might not be many people on, as obviously it's Saturday tomorrow. People want to go to car boot, so a lot of people probably will be going to bed. So we'll see what happens. What I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna list until like I said, until there's until I can be bothered, really. If I can list all the way until 6 o'clock, I will. Will I go to a car boot? I don't think I will. I don't know. Because, like, as you can see, I got a load of stock. I don't know if anybody's actually coming on this because it doesn't seem like it's working. Is anybody actually on? I don't know. Somebody speak and tell me if it's working. There's 2 people online. Who is here? Wheezy. Hello. So, yeah. So, we are going to be listing all night. If there's no one on here, okay, 2 people. If there's no one coming on here throughout the night, then I'll probably just go off live because there's no point. But if you can see in the background, we have a load of stock. So that light is so... I might actually just change this light. I'm going to be back in a minute. I think I might change this light while I'm here because it's a yellow light. I'll change it for mine. I'll be back in a minute. Right, let's get some light in here and actually turn that off. So we'll get this one out. Put this one in. See what this is like. Is this any better? The colour's better. To me, it's better. God, it's bright, isn't it? So, yeah. How long are you thinking of listing for? I'm going to be doing it all night. So, I know I can literally do about till 2 o'clock, but I probably will do till 6. I don't know. As you can see, I'll just put this light bulb back. Put it in the other one. Right, that's it. Good. That's done. Is that actually on? That's actually on. So we are live. Let's see if you can actually. See, if I turn off these, look how dark it is in my room. It's not that dark, but it looks dark. If I turn that off, then yeah. Anyway, I'm going to show you what's happening. Wow, until 6. I've done 24 hours, so it's not that hard. I've brought all my stock up here. So all these are unlisted, right? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 boxes and them on. These are all my listed. So I forgot, I need to print out an A, B, C, D. I have got more stock than this. All the other stock is in the shed, which is listed. But I'm just going to start skewing stuff now because it's just easier and it's just neater. As you can see, you've got like, what, 12 boxes here with stock in. And then I've got the stuff on the bed. This is from today's video, and I have been to TK Maxx. So yeah, so we're going to list some of that. I'm not going to do anything technical. I'm not going to test like VHSs and DVD players and stuff like that. So this DVD recorder, I'm not going to test that because obviously I need a TV to prove it works. And I've got a coffee machine there as well. So I might do that one. Depends how dirty it is. Really dirty, I'm not going to do it. I've got a load of stuff on here. If you haven't watched my latest video, which is I released tonight, it took me about 10 or 11 attempts to try and get through. Go and watch tonight's video and see how much that tie cost me and how much it's worth. Yeah, absolute banger of the deal. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to list as much as we can. We're going to list 10 straight away. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically go through it and see what I can do. Wow, that's a lot of work testing. Whoa. Let me get my shades. I can't do anything else about it. Is it really bright? Is it really bright? Because I don't know what it's like. What car booths do you normally go to? I live in the West Midlands, so I go to any in the West Midlands, but I also live on the border of like Wales. So Wrexham area I can go to, Overstreet, stuff like that. Yeah, I've got that, and then I've obviously got like I'm about an hour drive from Chester. I've got a lot of car boots, but a lot of them are rubbish. It's full of like Amazon sellers and like foreigners which just sell junk, a lot of fake stuff, and it's not that good. I will be going down south after the summer holidays. I'm gonna ram raid all these southerners of their stock because they always pick up the good stuff, don't they? And yeah, how are you, Nick? Anyway, and Andrea, how are you? Are you your little? I don't know what I would call it. Your little basement is jam-packed. I saw them CDs. Jesus Christ. It's like going into HMV in your cellar, isn't it? Do you pick them up for like nothing? Because some of them must be worth a bit, and obviously some of them are like about what, £4 or £5. Well, they're not even listed. I was thinking, oh, half of them that's a good game. That's a good game. You got some PS1 games there, haven't you? Right then, enough talking. We're going to start listing. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some pictures of some stuff. And I might as well take a picture of this tie. Get the big ones on. Why do we when we pick stuff, we always want to pick up the stuff that's worth a lot of money? how would I don't really do ties, but how would you photograph a tie? How would you photograph a tie, people? Nick, how would you photograph a tie? I'm not going to put it on me. Would you have? I'm going to lay it flat. Obviously, would you have it like that? You know, would you roll it up or have it like that flat? I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I have seen. Just had a nose on Ricky's, and he has got a couple of ties, and he has it like that. Well, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, well, I know how it is on a small scale. I wouldn't know how you deal with it all because you're very family orientated as well. Like I have my son, and I try and do as much as I can, but I feel guilty if I don't do anything with him. I haven't done anything with him since my holiday, but I suppose I did spend the whole week with him. That was long enough. But it's just trying to finish this room. I ain't got the blinds up. I want to do the blinds, but then I got a list stock, but I want to go and pick. And then you got obviously you do videos. I mean, if it didn't do videos, it'd be fine. I really, really are envious of these big YouTubers who have people who film for them and then edit it for them, and they don't have to do anything really. They just obviously present the video, and that's it. They don't have to worry about anything. But makes me jealous. I think I'm gonna stand up for a while. So we're gonna list this tie. It's around about 60 to 100 quid. This tie is bunyan or butyon or something like that. Italian silk. I don't know how vintage it is. I need to make myself a clothing board as well. So my table's quite big, but you can see the sides of the actual walls. I've painted them grey and dark grey, and it only just about fits a t-shirt on. Well, it fits a t-shirt on easy, but it's like at the edge. And the hardest thing is I've got to do like up from here, and obviously I can't see what I'm taking a photo of, so I've got to make a board. Got to go to B&Q, get some wood, buy some felt or something, and yeah, do that. No, I'm not going to be a clothing reseller, by the way. I can't stand clothing. I like clothing, but with me, it has to be interesting. When you had the what's his name, gentleman reseller, whatever his name is. I don't know how he does it because I would go insane just doing clothing day in, day out for the rest of my life. It's cool if you're into something. Like for me and football, sports stuff, I love it because it's interesting. You know, retro stuff, funky 70s, 80s stuff, and all that is pretty cool. But just plain t-shirts every single day, I don't know. It'll bore me. I love my toys. I think if I was going to go niche, I would do toys more than anything. Be quite interesting to see if modern toys will ever get the value of old toys. I doubt it. This toy is lovely. It's really thick. Really, really thick it is. Watch. Thank you for coming on there. Anyway, Nick, I hope you're doing all right. Are you actually working at this time, or are you just sorting out like stuff for you, whichever relatives you're coming this week? Is your daughter still living with you, or is that the house? What you looked at, the bright accepted, is that going to be for your daughter? Is it? Let's have a quick say hello to people who have missed. James, hi dude. Did you get the LFC jersey? No, I want it. Oh, have you seen it? Oh my god, it's so nice. No, I'm planning on a video for that. I am obviously the new jersey, Liverpool jersey. They've now gone back to Adidas, and it's so retro. It's back when Fernando Torres used to play, and they've released long sleeve version. And football teams don't do it anymore, do they? They wear like short sleeve, and then they have the tight under things, t-shirt, like some players do. But they've released a long version of it as well. It's £90 for the long version, £80 for the normal top. If you want the match official ones, they're 110, 110, I think. But if I want a number and a name, I think it's going to cost me £120 for a t-shirt. Yeah. So the third kit hasn't came out yet, but I know it's going to be green, and the badge is all the Liverpool crest is different on each one. Yeah. I'm waiting for Isak to come to Liverpool. Hopefully, I'll have Salah. I've got a plan. I'm planning to go to Liverpool, do a video where I go around the charity shops in Liverpool and the surrounding area, and whatever I can make in profit, potential profit, that is my then spending money to go to the Liverpool shop and buy a shirt. You know what I mean? Of whatever I want. The more money I make, maybe I can get two. Maybe I can afford one shirt. Maybe I can afford one shirt with an obviously name and number on the back. We don't know. I'm going to leave it a little bit though. I'm going to wait until my son goes back to school and all that lot, and all the transfer markets like done and all that lot. So probably September time, maybe late September. But yeah, we're gonna we need to get some. I've ordered some bags as well, but I haven't got any. I've got 2 bags left. I won't be listing any clothing today, except for like the ties. I'll be doing footwear because I need to make one of them boards, James. That's what I just explained. Oh, I need to measure it, didn't I? How long is this tie? I could do it on the floor here, but it's still so dark on my floor. I'm not going to do that. This is quite a long tie as well. The size of that tie, massive. Let's measure it. Put it on the floor. Mine's with Gordon Brittis. Remember that program? I absolutely loved that program. All right, let's see. $5 foot. Literally 5 foot long. $60 inch tie that is. Bloody hell. That's long. Actually, I've got some little bags here. I can use that. Put it in there. Oh. So I've done one listing today. Brilliant. Is that it? You're getting worse than me. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure these are listed. So I'm going to take a picture, list it. So then I can sort of like still talk to you while I'm listing. Because if I just take pictures, I'll take pictures and then I won't really talk, or won't take many pictures and just talk. I want to try, as you can see, if you just joined, here's all my stock, which was downstairs. I've brought it upstairs. I've still got a few boxes downstairs, but they're lamps, so I'm not going to clean them up. I can't be bothered to clean them up. I'll do them in a day time sometime. But these 4 are listed. Got A. Well, I haven't put A on it. I'm going to put A on it now, just to remember. That's clothing. A, B, C, D. I can put a few more in B. D is rammed. C's got a few things in, which is quite full, I think. And B is pretty much empty. A is rammed. I'm going to put this in A because it's small. And then I'll list it. So that can go in A. It's right there, and it's tiny. And I'll list it. I'm going to the car boot tomorrow with 12. Oh, where you live? Why don't you just give them me? You didn't send any pictures, did you? You didn't send any pictures. I asked you to send some pictures. You are so honest on your. Yeah, Suzanne, I am. People don't like honesty. That's the thing. Or I don't care of making myself look bad, because if you lie, you always get found out eventually, right? Or you're conning people, right? I've admitted I'm quite lazy when it comes to reselling, but as long as I can pay for things and look after my son, I don't really care. You know the saying, if somebody had a brain, they'd be dangerous. If I was unlazy and I worked as much as, I know, something like, name somebody that's really, really like, just doesn't care about their life and just works all the time. I would be really good at this job, but I think you're only here for, God knows how many years. If I work now and not spend any time with my lad, because I'll regret it. I feel guilty. He doesn't care. As long as he's got his VR set, he's all right. But with me, I need to spend time with him, because there's only so much time I have with him with a kid. As a kid, I mean. So for me, he is the reason why I do this. But I need to find that. Oh, Baroni. It's called a Baroni. Baroni striped. I think I might sell it for about 50 quid, 50, 60 quid. It's a nice colour though. It's really nice condition used. 150 ties of this make sold in 90 days. So you can see that tie I've just done. The price is, look at the price of that one. So I'm going to just copy the top one, because it basically says everything I want it to say. I'm just going to list this, and I'll catch up on the chat if anybody is talking. So see, if I do go to a car boot tomorrow, I might just do it just a video out of it. I don't really care about stock, if you know what I mean. I've got to be careful with my money now, because, like I said, I'm spending more than I'm earning at the moment. So it's getting to that stage where, right, I looked at my bank balance and I went, Yeah, I'm skint, but I've got a lot of stock. I can't go out picking. If I wasn't doing YouTube, I wouldn't be going out, would I? So, yeah, I'm gonna just do videos. Today I'm doing box D. Let's see what's in box D, and I'll be like a game show. Today we're picking box E, and we have got this, and tell you how much that box is worth. So we'll see what's like. Navy, blue, and red. Handmade in Italy, 100% silk. I do. Yeah, ties, so on. Condition, used. Oh, it hasn't. So this. Blue. It's got to be blue. Type, tie, silk, accents. Embroidered. Logo. I hate all this stuff. All this pointless stuff. Accents. It's like, what character? Why would you have a character in a tie? Stupid. I just put NA, I do. Striped style. I'm just going to put designer because it is. Theme. Business. Item width. Why would I? Classic. Fabric type. Silk. Stupid. Attachment type. Clip on. It hasn't got none of that, has it? Right, Italy. Item length. It is. Oh, what was it? I forgot how much it was. It was 5 foot, wasn't it? So 5 foot is 60 inches, isn't it? Sure it is. Yeah, 60 inches. Vintage. I don't know if it's vintage. How can you tell if a tie is vintage or not? Obviously, I know some ties you can. I don't know if that's vintage, so I have to leave it. Features. Adjustable. For God's sake. Size. I'll forget all that rubbish. Right, colour is blue. Just get rid of that as well. SKU system. So, box A. It cost me £1, and it was today, which is the first of the 8th. God, it's going quick this year, isn't it? Be Halloween soon. Literally 2 weeks. I mean, 2 months, not 2 weeks. Right. AI. I always AI it all. I can't be bothered with all that stuff. Let's put £59.99 with offers of 40. I don't really care. I mean, I paid £1 for it. Delivery is, it's going to be a letter. I'm just going to put a small parcel, don't care. Promote. I always promote everything. I don't care. Right. Listed. Right then. Let's get on reselling actually. Us resellers are not normal. Getting night shift into with you. Oh yeah, you doing what you doing? You doing it all night, or you just doing it until you can be bothered? I'm in Dublin though, John. Oh yeah. Postage is not expensive because I'll be paying for the postage, wouldn't I? I sell loads to Ireland. It's not much more expensive. It's hardly anything. Doesn't make any difference. I bet you haven't got any really. I bet they're all fake. I don't know who you're getting postage with because it doesn't cost that much to send something. We know it works the other way around as well. Unless it's in the end of the day, it's like what else? Like I said, it's you. If somebody wants something, they won't care how much it costs. I mean, I've sold stuff to America, and the item doesn't even cost that much, and they pay like double the price of what the item actually is worth. I like listing on Vinted; it's so much easier. Less. It's all right, but it's a bit. They do say some stupid things like what it's made out of. Until I can be bothered doing consoles tonight, boring as I'm no gamer. I don't have time. Consoles are boring, you know. I think any niche is boring. To be fair, that's why I like doing what I do because you can just if you get bored of one thing, you can go on to something else. If you're a clothing reseller or gaming seller or I don't know whatever, there's only so many niches in there. Like gaming is a very niche thing, clothing's a very niche thing, trainers and that is a very niche thing. But like if you're doing antiques, it's all different. If you're doing tech, it can be all different. You know, like different sorts of tech. But we'll see. Anyway, I've listed that. Wonder how many items I'll sell throughout the night. I want to really do I haven't done a proper like weekend what sold video for ages, so I want to do that as well. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna put everything now, everything I list, I'm gonna put the same price on Vinted, and we're gonna see how much Vinted and eBay, compare to each other. I seem to sell more on Vinted when it's certain items they sell on Vinted quicker. So we'll see, won't we? I don't think a silk tie is a very desirable thing for vintage, if you know what I mean. So I don't see it selling. But you never know, do you? You just don't know. Because this tie could be a rare one. Somebody that knows about ties might see my tie and go, you know what, that's a 200 quid tie. And he's only wanting 50 quid for it. I'm having that. But I don't care. I paid a quid for it. I haven't really scoured Facebook Marketplace as well for a while. I need to save as much money as possible because I know I've got an auction to go to in a couple of weeks' time, and it's a toy auction. So yeah, I can't really not try and have a bidding war with that. And it's something I need a lot of money because I've got the Liverpool thing. Saying that, this day has been the worst day for me. I wish I won the lottery tonight, but I didn't. There's loads of Lego I won, and there's loads of Liverpool stuff I won. Well, the top kit. It's annoying. Always happens. Right, brand is that. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? It actually came up in Vinted. Mad. Colours, navy and red. Material is a silk. price. What did I say the price was? 50. I think it's $59.99, wasn't it? I think. Parcel size small. I think it's $59.99. Yeah. By the way, I have sold one of my pet shop things, Lily's Pet Shop, the cheapest one, the ones that was covered in nail varnish. I stuck them all together and put one vintage for £1, and somebody's bought them for £1. Somebody did want one of my kittens out of the bundle, but I said no, sorry. If she'd have came to me and gone, can you can I buy the kitten for £20? I'd have gone, why? And then I would have checked out why, and then if it was around about £20 or £30, I would have done it, but she didn't come back, so oh well. All right then, we have done that tie. Let's get the other tie on. This is a Paul Smith one. This is what I picked up today in today's video, so if you haven't watched it, go and watch it. Bit more slimline. It's got little racing bikes on, like Tour de France bikes on it, so it's really, really nice. And obviously people like biking. At the moment, they're frustrating me because where I drop off my parcels is a real narrow country road, and they take up this whole road, and I just want to run them all over. Why don't I just go? There's like 6 of them. I think it was 2 days ago. There's 6 of them, and they took up the whole road, like wider than the car, and you can't overtake because it's all like little tight bends and all that lot. Why don't you just get in a line? I hate him. Never liked him. I used to do mountain biking, you see. I used to do downhill mountain biking, and there was a rivalry between downhill mountain bikers and cross countryers. The cross country people are the ones that like going up the hills, and they're very fit. Downhillers are the ones that go down the hills very fast, and they're fit, but we push our bikes up the hills, or we get like a tractor, stick it in the back of the tractor, and then take us up to the hill. Well, that's what they did in races and that. And there's a hill near me, and we used to see a load of cross countryers biking up this hill, and they would just be like, look, turn your nose down to them, it's like, oh, look at you downhillers with all your full-faced helmets and your big heavy bikes. Well, they're not heavy bikes, but your big bikes that look like motorbikes without engines. And they used to always look down at us because they used to be able to go up the hill and pedal up the hills. We could do that, but when you've got full suspension bikes, it's like this. So it's really it's really hard. But we always saw them at the top, and they have a little chatty and all that lot. And then we used to always say, right, guys, they're going to be up there when we get up there because they want to like gloat. But what we'll do is we'll give them a head start when they go down, and then we'll just all go cut them up and thrash past them. Every single time we did it. And we weren't professionals. We're just 16, 17-year-old kids. And all we could hear is their brakes, because obviously they're too scared to go down the hill fast, where we're just like, because we're nutters, we're the ones that jump off hills. And yeah, I've fell off my bike loads of times. Literally loads of times. I did a race, and I was doing a warm-up race, and then it comes into the main stage, and there's this jump, and I did the jump, and I landed wrong, and I fell off my bike, and it ripped my seat off. and it was just a pole, so I couldn't race. But so I asked somebody if I could borrow some masking tape and just mask it up. Hilarious. Good old days back in the day when I did have to pay for anything. But yeah, don't know why I was talking about that, but let's see how long this tie is. Oh, I don't think this one's definitely not as long. Fifty-five inches. 55 inches. This will go in box A as well, but it's only small. Oh, I'm not niched down on games. How have you got a lot of so whereabouts do you actually live? Because obviously you know Kadji and all that lot. So you must live in the Lincolnshire area, sort of. How do you get all these consoles and all that with him being there? I know Kadji does miss a lot. You know, if it's not a camera or something, what he buys, he doesn't care about anything else. But how is he not picking them up as well? I haven't been to Torxies for ages. Since my nan's moved into a nursing home, I haven't been because I used to go up to Torxies, stop the night in Wakefield because that's where my nan's from, and then go to Torksey on a Saturday. Did that whole day with Kadji, didn't I? I went to Doncaster, Torksey, and an afternoon one near him because he lives in Stockport, doesn't he? But yeah, I hardly ever find the consoles. If you watch today's video, there was a Mega Drive, and it's charging 15 quid a game. Paul Smith. So this tie is worth about 20 to 25 quid. So that's what I've done. It's going to go in there. As you notice, if you have noticed, the bed's been moved across there for the meantime. The reason I brought these up is because if I bring them up, I can do them anytime I want, and I'll get through them quicker. If I'm downstairs, I'll be lifting them up, and I can bring them here, get them listed. Hopefully, by the time I've listed all these, some of the boxes will start emptying, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, I can do it that way. Done 5 Xboxes last night. Was long doing one at a time. I remember I bought them Xboxes and it's just like clearing them. Some of them I don't even clear. I bought an Xbox and it's always details and everything on. I played on his Fortnite. I should have sent myself something from the Fortnite things, but yeah. Paul Smith silk tie. I think it's bike, wasn't it? Bike tie idea. It's $29.99 there. Somebody's trying to sell one for. That's the only trouble with my lights at the moment, because I have my lights facing towards. I'm thinking about getting a light in the bit at the top, so when I do lives like this, videos, I can turn these ones off, if you know what I mean. But it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. Condition used by 20 quid, 25 quid. So one like this. Mr. Shepherd, do you think Isak deal is gone now? Plus, are you going to get the... Yeah, I'm going to get the new Edgar. I don't know about the Isak thing, because they rejected, but I can't see them. They're in a lose-lose situation with Newcastle now, because Isak does not want to play for him. Keeping him now is going to cause trouble within the group. He won't want to come back, because some of the players have been saying stuff about him. Some of the players are backing him up, right? If they don't play him, or he won't play as good as he is. People say, oh, because of the World Cup, it's important. He plays for Sweden. He's their main man. You know what I mean? In the end of the day, Sweden are going to pick him anyway. You know, so it's not going to lose anything from there. But I think Newcastle just being greedy, and also they haven't got no one to replace him yet. They can have Nunes. I'm quite happy to give them Nunes. But they need to realise that Liverpool breaking a transfer record once again for a player, and they're just being greedy. 120 million plus add-ons, and we don't even know what the add-ons are. It could be 10 million, 15 million. It could be 20 million add-on, you know, with obviously appearances and stuff like that. They know, though, they have to give some money to, I think it's Real Sociedad, because that's where he is now. And it's 10% of any sale. So they have to give some money to them. They're just being greedy. But I think it is because they haven't got a striker. They're looking at Ollie Watkins. I think if they can get a striker, and they don't want to sell Isak before they get a striker, they can afford a striker anytime. It's just getting one. And think about it. If you sell a player for 130 million quid, every club will know you've got that much money, so they will bump the prices up. Even people like Aston Villa. But I don't know why they're just you can have Nunes, do a deal with Nunes. I mean, Nunes can go, you know, or even say, right, if you're struggling for a striker, we'll give you Nunes, you know, and you can have him on loan. Or buy, you know, what you call it, loan, where you buy him after. If he does good, then have him. If he doesn't do good, we'll get rid of him. So yeah, they're after Weiser as well, aren't they? From Bolton, not Bolton, Brentford. But Brentford are going to go down the next season. Portsmouth silk tie, men's one size, grey, polka dot. How do you spell poker? Polka dot, polka. Guys, how do you spell polka? Polka. Weird, stupid name with bike patterns. Portsmouth silk tie, men's one size, 55-inch grey polka dot with bike pattern. With bikes pattern. Let's do. Cleaning removes, right? Oh, horrible. It looks like Liverpool have walked away from the deal. Yeah, some have said that, but I watch a person on YouTube he's got a massive channel. He's a Liverpool YouTuber, and somebody has came with another report saying they are prepared to do another deal, but I don't know. They're going to lose out whatever happens because they're going to lose out on a player. They know he's got 2 years left on his contract as well, so it's not like he can just run down his contract, is it? So he's going to get majorly booed, don't he? But it just shows how powerful Liverpool can be. They haven't spent money. That's what I mean. When they buy players, they sell players to pay for them players, and then it's like they've spent like 100 million in a season or whatever it is. So it's not like they spend money, but this season, because they didn't spend anything last season except for 12 million off that one player, they're showing we're going to get basically who we want. They have to replace a forward. It's like, oh well, you've already got a forward. No, we need to replace a forward anyway because obviously Jota died. So it's one of them, isn't it? You gotta buy it. Be interesting though, won't it? See if it happens. I think they want Arne Slot wants to get the players together before the season, not like the end of whatever August whenever it is. But also Newcastle need to get the players, need to get a team sorted because they are in the Champions League as well. What is it? The first in box. What is it? It's £1 first of the 8th. 15. 52 minutes. Promote 3%. That's listed. Oh, I need this chair. I do. I can't lean over. I don't know how people stand up and list. It absolutely kills your back bending over. Right then. So this is the time-consuming part because I'm taking the pictures and listing, but I'm just trying to list 10 for. If I can list 10 or 5 at least today, and then list 5 or 10 for tomorrow, 5 or 10 for Sunday, and then I don't have to worry about anything over the weekend. And then what I'm going to do then is just blast through loads of pictures, have them on my phone, and then schedule them for the weeks. That's what I'm going to do So I've got nothing to worry about when it comes to like, oh, I've got like, you know, I've got things getting uploaded every day. Because you can do that on Vinted. Obviously, you can't schedule them, but you can just stick them in the draft and then just upload them when you want to. All right, let's get this on Vinted. Selector. What I do with Vinted, I just copy and paste my title, copy and paste my description, and then obviously put the pictures in, and then just do the rest. I don't see the point in having one of these like multi-list tools. I just think it's pointless. If you only got 2 things you list on, what's the point? Save yourself some money. You don't need to waste money. It doesn't really save you that much time. And also, you might want to tweak around on the things, might you? Sometimes I do lower the listings. Sometimes I don't put the whole description in because you don't need it in. I think I'm going to put it on for actually $19.99 on here. So that's 2 uploaded. Oh. All right, let's get rid of them pictures so it doesn't. Getting rid of all my junk on here, or it's going to just destroy my memory on my thing. My phone was playing up today as well. It wasn't downloading. That's why my video was so late. It wasn't downloading. It was really annoying. Let's get rid of that one. I am going to be upgrading my camera as well because I'm going to get a DJI, I think, eventually, sometime. So I can run it through the DJI instead of having through the laptop, because this is only, I think, 720. Okay, then, happy times, thank you. Someone is going to see those hackers from the road, John, and they will come and snatch them. I doubt it. How are they going to get them? I live in a nice area, and I live 2 doors away from a policeman. And yeah, it's a very private estate, so no one comes around here. And the average person won't even know what hockers are, to be fair. Before reselling, and if I wasn't reselling, I still wouldn't know what hockers are. Right then, that's 2 down. It's so dark in here, isn't it? If it isn't this dark, it just the camera makes it look darker. But yeah, oh well. Anyway, let's get on with some stuff. This is something I picked up from TK Maxx. So this will be a video. If I don't go to the car boot, in the morning. This will be the video for tomorrow. I just need to be able to get the stickers off without it actually ripping off. Oh yes, proper sticker. Thank you very much. How much were they? They went down to 11. I bought them for 5. $12.99. They were more than that. So I will stick them on. These will sell quickly, I think. Really nice design. Should sell quite quickly, to be fair. I know it's not the weather, but that's the only thing I like when it's new stuff. It's easy to take pictures of, isn't it? When it's new, you don't have to clean anything. You don't have to do anything. It's just quick and simple things. Put a bit more there. Gruffalo hit on the back. Show the arbor new. 11, size 11. There we go. There we go. Simple. Simple and easy. Put these in the bag. And these will go in another box. I need to buy some more boxes as well. For the stock I haven't actually listed as well. Because I got stuff on the bed, haven't I, I'm listing, so it's not like I'm going through the boxes. I'll probably be, I don't know if I'm going to be doing all night. I'm just going to list until I really feel tired. If I can list for the weekend, I'll be happy. Because at least then I've got a few days. So they're protected now, so got plushies in there. I can put it in there. I'll put in box B. A is full. Oh, that's heavy. Actually, it quite suits that box, to be fair, because that's it's like toys and kids stuff, and Gruffalo is kids in it. I have got printed out E, so I think he'll be the plushy one. So yeah, or I'll need to get another box. Well, I actually meant to go to TK Maxx. When does it's already started. It's not very good at the moment though. It all depends on what your TK Maxx is like. I went today and I got a few things. I got them for $5. They sell for about 15. You probably could stretch it to 20 if you're very lucky, but 15 pretty much is all right. You know, if you sell it on eBay, yeah, you're going to make a few, $5 or whatever. But if you sell it on Vinted, you're going to make 10. You know, quick, simple. They was the only ones there. They one. I went to two, so you'll see the video tomorrow. But yeah, they were all right, to be fair. But I think the winter one's better. Buffalo Kids Wellies. Sold. Brand new. Buy now. So ones similar to that, which are not, well, ones that they go for 10 quid, but not them ones. The Gruffalo ones I've got, they've got the little handles on, haven't they? So I think they're a little bit better, to be fair. The ones with the handles on sell 15 quid. So size 11. As it's summer holidays, been listing at night till like 3 or 4 when the kids are. Yeah, that's a good way to do it, isn't it? But then you're knackered, aren't you? That's the only trouble. You can't win when it comes to listing. So whatever you do, you're gonna be knackered. What I'm trying to do, I was planning on doing is list in the morning, or pick in the morning, or do something in the morning, and then do whatever I want in the afternoon, evening, whatever. That's the only way I thought it'd be good for me, myself, and my son. But it never works. Whatever you plan in reselling never works. You know, I went out today and I was out until about 4 o'clock, from 9 o'clock till 4 o'clock. So yeah, and I can't do that all the time. It's just a one-off. So, but I obviously got 2 videos out of it as well. Size 11. New with tags. These are official ones as well. Official Gruffalo. Unisex wellies. So that'll do. Kids, boys. I'm just going to put as boys. Yeah. Condition, new box to do. Brand. Unisex. Beige. Wellington boot. Okay. Standard product line. What? Lining material. Rubber. model. God, they do so many annoying things. Closure. Pull on. So annoying, all these things. Manufacturer country, probably, God knows. Oh, I can't bother with that. It's not going to go to America. First, what was it? Box B, £5. First of the 8th, 25. I don't mind spending like £5 on a pair of wellies like that when they're brand new, but if somebody wanted £5 on them second hand, I wouldn't even touch them. I'll look into the things in a minute. I'm just going to be greedy and put them for £19.99. I don't care. The official ones are not Primark ones. That's a good idea, Reese. I'm selling at the car boots most, so I might do some listing now. I need to start going to car boots more. The jazz shops are getting crap. I live and vintage with this sniping bot stuff, which is where I. So, Weezy, do you use a bot to snipe? Do you on vintage? Jammy Dodger's got banned, hasn't he? You just have to be careful, not do it so much, and just do a couple a day or something. List another. I hate listing. I'm so bored already. Size. Condition. New with tags. Colour is beige. Price. Somebody's trying to sell £5. No, but I have. No, but I've got a warning. I think it's when you buy items like 1 minute after they get. Oh, really? I've tried to do sniping on there, and I never find anything I want. So I found stuff I want, but it's not like stuff that people would go for. So It's one of them. Oh, I'm yawning now. That's not good, is it? I've listed 3 things. I'm so slow at listing. So slow. Right. What's next? Well, I better put these bowls on because my mom keeps on moaning at me. Naggy old bag. She's like, oh, you put them balls on. Long bowls. They're worth about 50 quid. They're only worth 50 quid if somebody actually buys them. These could be about 40, 50 years old. Mad. I love the best ones I've ever picked up. I think I've sold them for about 150 quid. The really nice ones though, pack of 4. I think I picked them up for about 35 quid or something like that. So good. I'm so happy. I've even got the instructions how to play bowls. Crown green bowls. The rules and everything. I'm still listening. Oh, you're not asleep yet then? Surprising. Probably not snoring like you always do. Shut up, James. I need to put these at the back because I need some actual level. So whip. Right, listening now. Well, taking pictures of them. Oh God. They're not in the best condition, to be fair. So 50 quid. That'll do. Cricket is so simple though, isn't it? Stuff like this, it's just like so easy to do. The best items are the ones that are easiest to do and get you the most money. I'm not saying these will get me the most money, but they will definitely get me around about 40 to 50 quid. I mean, the bag's probably worth about 5-10 quid because it's so old and it's in good condition. A little bowl bag. Right. These will go in box B because even though they're not plushes, but they'll go in there because it's empty. Oh. Don't you start, James. Oh. When you're going to what's blocking me? Oh, it's a stupid wire. When are you going back to Thailand again soon? Right. What were they? What are those called now? Crown King, Jackson, and Bournemouth. Crown King. Crown King, Jackson. Jacks, London, Bowls, Bias, 2. Is there anything else on them? Oh, Bias 2, 4. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know what the little thing's called. October, Dubai, and Vietnam. What are you doing? Dubai and Thailand together, are you? I mean, Dubai and Vietnam together, or separate ones? Dubai, posh. Ooh, 42 quid somebody sold them. Oh, that's beautiful because it's already there for me. Ah, it's called a jack. Okay, now I know. Yeah, that's about right. About 49 quid. Mine's actually better than his because I got a little tape measure of mine. So, are you going to Italy, John? I want to go to Italy. I do want to go to Italy before I die, but I'll see. Italy is very expensive. Very expensive. Even if you go for a couple of days. I would like to go to Italy. There's a flea market. Is there? There'd be good stuff in Dubai flea market, wouldn't there? I've seen the garages and it winds me up. All the supercars that have in like multi-story car parks, and they've all got sand all over them because there's all the Arabs and obviously Sikhs and all whatever they call them. It's annoying. Two, two. King. 2 crown. King. Jacks. London. Bowls. 2-14. Some of the cars they were saying the money in Dubai is crazy, although hotels are not that expensive. I'm paying 60 quid a night with breakfast with a roof shopping board. So are you paying for the flight and then just paying the rooms per night, or you've booked for five nights or 5 days or whatever it is? Like it's a holiday. Seems like you should be a traveller more than anything. I bet there's lots of fake stuff in Dubai though, as well. Even though it's a rich country, there'll be a lot of fake stuff. Because obviously they have to import it into Dubai. Because I went to a car boot and they were moving to Dubai and they're selling all the stuff and they're saying that it's crazy. When they went to Dubai, they hardly have anything because everything has to be shipped into them. So it costs a lot of money to get things shipped into Dubai. So I don't know what it'd be like over there. If you find a Lamborghini for 100 quid, ship it over to me. Used brand Crown King size. God knows. United Kingdom probably. And then the screw system. Oh God, when did I buy them? It was Sunday, wasn't it? So when was Sunday? What's the date? What was the day on Sunday? Hmm. 27th. Box B. £5. 27th of the 7th. 25. There we go. What did it say? Please remember the photos. Sorry, me. So he died. His dad had him. His dad died 20 years ago. He's so. DVD. I'm not going to use them on that. 6 people on. Raving. Everybody's asleep, ready for car boot tomorrow. James is going. You don't live in Northern Ireland, do you? You live in normal Ireland, Republic of Ireland, don't you? Sure you do. Select all. Sports. Outdoor sports, golf, equestrian, boxing, casual sports. It has to be balls, and all the games. Not balls, God knows what they're called. Outdoor sports. God knows. Playground, outdoor. Yeah, Dublin car boots are as good as as good as the ones you go to, but there aren't many resellers there. Oh, cool. I thought you was Republic of Ireland because you would have probably seen Big Al, wouldn't you, if you was Northern Ireland? But don't get what he's doing anymore. I haven't got a clue what he's doing. He's suddenly like, I think he's lost the plot of it. Anyway, why is he going on car boots? Yeah, he can make money, but I think he's just selling his stock, isn't he? Getting rid of all his stock, and then he's going to close it all down. I don't think he does much on Amazon because he's not. He never really talked about Amazon, does he? So I think he's going to close up. Do his what you call it? His property stuff. That's where he gets the views from more than anything. His property stuff. Yeah, banned, proper banned. Yeah. It's because he buys a lot of stock. I'm not going to tell where he gets his stock from, but he buys a lot of stock, and obviously a lot of stock is new. And like when I got suspended, a lot of people did say it was the Nike stuff, and that's the only way you can prove. I can't prove all the other stuff, but it's secondhand in it. They don't care about secondhand stuff. It's about new stuff, and if it's nicked, isn't it? If you're selling high branded items and they're all new, where are you getting them from? And if you can't prove where you're getting them from, then you got no leg to stand on. Obviously, he can prove them where he gets them from, but then it's all about if they believe what he says. Obviously, he's getting returns. Basically, he sells returns. That's all he does. He sells returns. So he gets them from a company, buys a load of it, and then sells it on, and he doesn't know what he gets. That's what he is. So he can get secondhand stuff, he can get new stuff, but a lot of it is new probably. And when you're selling like certain things, he's probably thinking, "Wow, you're making a lot of money, but you need to prove it." And he hasn't. Well, maybe he has, but he does go gunning at eBay all the time, and maybe they're thinking, you know what, we're going to ban you because you're annoying us. Stop saying stuff about us all the time. Why do you need to? If you can live without us, then you know what, you're not going to be on eBay anymore. We can't have some gobby person. And that's me saying it. Some gobby person saying, "Oh, every week eBay are ripping us off. If you can get the stuff cheap enough, then who cares? I mean, like I said, I bought a tie today for £1, and I could probably sell it for, if I sell it for like 30 quid, it's worth more than 30 quid. But if I sell it for 30 quid, that's good profit for a tie, right? Yeah, they're going to take the fees off, but everybody takes fees off you, I don't like paying for petrol. I hate paying for petrol. But if you want to go somewhere, you got to pay for petrol, aren't you? You're not going to motor Shell or Esso and go, "Oh, you're robbing, blah, blah, blah." Well, if you don't like it, just don't drive then. You know what I mean? So you're making loads of money off it, but I think it's a combined two, because in the day you're one person. They don't care. So what if he's made thousands of pounds in the last few months? To eBay, they're a multi-billion-pound company. You know what I mean? Al's like, to Al, to them, is like he's on benefits. He earns peanuts compared to what eBay make. So and that's why eBay don't really care about things, do they? They don't care about the people that are selling the stuff. They help in a way, but they're a bit old fashioned. They're like an old man, aren't they, or old woman, where they're stuck in their ways and they don't want to change because now they've got competition and they don't realize they've got to change to make it, but because they're so grounded and well known now, they don't have to really do much. They can change bits here and there, because without eBay, a lot of people wouldn't have a job without eBay, you know. So it's if you're a reseller, you're making money anyway. Everything you buy, you're making money off, aren't you? And we've also got Vinted as well, so you got both worlds, aren't you? Vintage good in some ways, but vintage rubbish in ways, because sometimes you just can't sell stuff. You know, I've got stuff on there and it's just lagging around, but I've got stuff on eBay that's just lagging around. If you get it cheap enough, who cares? You know what I mean? If you make £5 off something, but you've got 100 of them, you're not going to moan about that, are you? So it's cheaper than having a shop. I always say that. Cheryl said that. If you wanted to have a shop and sell all your stuff now in a shop, it cost you more than it would do what you're paying on eBay, and you'd never have the footfall of eBay in your shop, would you? That's why people get annoyed about charity shops, because they get their stuff free, and they get what, 300 or 400 people going through their shop a day, all right? eBay have what, millions of people going through their shop, going on eBay a day, and they don't realize that, but they just get this, like I was saying, charity shops. It's not the people like the managers and that, it's the owners and that. They're greedy. They want to make as much money as possible, and they think that people are just going to stand by and buy all their stuff. I went in the charity shop today, and there's this leather coat, like a motorbike leather coat, nothing special, probably worth about £50 max, if that. It'd probably be hard to sell £50, and it's still £30. And last time I went in there, it was obviously with Kai before a holiday, and they just don't care. They think, oh, well, somebody will buy it. No, they won't. How many people are going to buy a motorbike jacket for £30 at that size, that colour, and it's not a good one either? So, yeah. Yeah, they're good, aren't they? They're doing all right, actually. I'll sell a couple of months. I'm running out of them now. I don't think I've got many left. Did a good deal on that. That was a bloke, a lad. He just does obviously house clearances and all that lot. And he's a young lad. He thought, well, I'll just make money this way, and he's doing all right. And he has a really nice house clearance. He puts all the stuff out. I think it's Stafford, one of the ones I like. And he had the box, didn't he, full of GoPro straps. They're not if they were GoPro ones, they'd be worth a lot more. I could sell them for about 15-20 quid each, if more, but they're like just as good. I think I could get like maximum £9.99 out of them, but sell them for £5 each. I paid a tenner for, I think, 25. So yeah, I'm well up in the money on that. Not going to make me rich, but I think I probably made about 100 quid out of it now. And I've got a few left. They're the things I want to pick up. The things that you use all the time, but they're just slow tickers. They're the nice ones, the ones that always, oh, look, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. But you never find that. I'd love to find something. I'm trying to think of items that are very similar to that, which you always need. And it'd be nice to find a box full of them. I'm trying to think. Trying to think what sort of like things do you use day to day, or like batteries. But I suppose batteries are good, aren't they? But batteries are they're a bit funny about batteries, aren't they, on eBay sometimes? I don't know. Whatever. But it's nice to pick up them things once in a while. Right, I've done that one. That one is done. I am just. I have listed 5, I think. in 2 hours. Oh. I don't list quick, do I? So, oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 items. Sorry, 1, 2. God, I'm so slow at listing. Talk too much. That's my mum's fault. Right, I'm just going to get something to eat and go to the toilet. And then I will do something. I think I'll do the Nerf gun. This will be next. Nice. I've never had this Nerf gun before. Nice Roblox one. So that's going to be a nice seller. I will have to move my my laptop to take a picture of this one because it's a long one. So yeah, just about. Right, I'll be back in a minute. It is bright, isn't it? I just looked at my mum's phone. She's gone off now, so she's yeah. I just bought these. I haven't tried these before, but they are very nice. They're very nice. Still saving for it. I want one. I could get one for about 50 grand. Obviously, I need 50 grand, but I could get an Audi R8 supercar. They're quick at 200 miles an hour cars, aren't they? They're lovely looking things. They're the cheapest ones. You can actually buy other supercars for cheaper, but Lamborghini wise and that, yeah, about 100 grand for an old Lamborghini. So yeah, I'm not going to get one unless I'm doing well. Well, I'm going to just turn you to the side now. There's 6 of you here, but I need to take a picture of this gun, of course. I remember doing a video of this. I was like, right, there's a sniper. Bam. There's a sniper. Bam. This is going to be a pain to ship. Does it come in 2 parts? I wonder if it does. Doesn't move. I doubt it, will it? Let's do it. Is there any markings there? That's brown. Oh yeah. 2020. Alright, that's that one done. This is not going in a box because obviously it's too big. So I will not be putting that in a box. Way too big. Inheritance. I ain't got none. I would have got an inheritance. I might still have one, but I wouldn't have that much money. I'd have to be rich. But my mum had. I got an inheritance. I got bonds. My nan gave me and my 2 cousins, because I've only got 2 cousins, bonds, and I got more cousins, but I don't even know them ones. But my mum's side, I've got 2 cousins, and we all got like bonds. My granddad set up, so I don't know how much is in them, but I don't know if they're secure now or they're tied up, or I think they are. I don't know, probably are, but obviously the inheritance when my mum was getting from when obviously my nan dies, the house and that, well, it's been sold now, so that all that money in whenever it all clears will be going into my nan's bank, and then obviously that'll pay for the nursing home until she's passed away. You know, it'll all go to nursing home, and it'll go quick because it's like £1,500 a week. Absolutely disgusting, that is. So yeah, I've got this, haven't I? I've got this house, obviously, but that's when my mum dies. But if my mum's, I don't want my mum to die, obviously, but if she just passed away, obviously I've got the house. This is my house. Then it's all paid for, all mortgage free. Everything's fine about it. But obviously, if she lives like my nan does, my nan's like 97 or 8. She's 98. My nan's 98 in September. My nan's 98 in September. She was born in 1927. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what's that? She's 72, 82, 92. Another 25 years, I could have. My mom could be around. And then I would be 60. I'll be about 67 then. So there's a lot can happen, can't it? We could die tomorrow, couldn't we? I always say try and live as much as you possibly can while you're alive. I don't see these people just like work all the time and have no life. Right, you, James, at least when you die, you can say you've traveled the world, you've gone to places, you know, Dubai, you're going to Thailand, Vietnam. It's all places that are pretty cool, aren't they? So at least you can say, I've been here, been there, and that. Some people haven't even gone out of England, have they? So it's like, or the UK. So it's a bit like, what are you doing with your life? Why are you? I know it doesn't have to be all about traveling, but you know, do something. You know, not just look back in life and go, I worked, but I didn't do anything with the money or I didn't work. I was on the dole all the life. So yeah, it's one of them, isn't it? Right, let's put this Roblox thing on. Nerf. Oh, it's a recent. So that Roblox thing goes for around about 15 to 20 quid. Sold. 19.99. I'm going to be taking photographs and scheduling listings. Yeah, I would. Do you put your you probably have to put on when you go away? You have to put all your stuff on holiday mode, won't you? When your mom goes in care, I will. When mom. See, with me, because I live with my mom, she does go into care. I'm living in the house, so they can't actually do anything. But I said to my mom, I'd rather look after you, and you're not going in a care home. I'm here with her. My nan's a bit different. She's living by herself, and she lived by herself until she was 97 years old. You'll remember that. It's 97 years old. Not many people live in the house by themselves until 97. They've always got somebody with them or helping them out, some sort of care assistance. You don't want to live past 50. Even in the gym, I'm not as strong as I was. Yeah, that happens with age. You don't ever get. Eddie Hall was talking about it with his mate Martin Ford, the bald one who's got a tattoo on his face there, and he was saying that I ain't getting old because it's not because I'm not as strong as I was. It takes me longer to warm up, and I get tired quicker. I can still lift the same what I did because they're very, they're proper like gym people on it. But what I could do in my 20s and 30s now, it takes me longer. It's like, and I know that because I've been to the gym, and it's like, yeah. It's like, it just happens. Yeah, but I'll come back. Oh, cool. Oh, mum's on dementia. Oh, sorry to hear that. That's horrible. How's she living by herself with dementia? I'm saying that I knew somebody at B&M whose dad had dementia, and he could live. We had a carer going, and then he went in, and his other brother went in. So he always had something, but he didn't even know who his son was. I'm bringing over. Oh my god. I like GTA. Welcome. What is the best you find you've got from Carbu? God, there's so many things. I have to say things that are sold because that's the only things that actually you can say they're good buy. I've picked up. I asked recently. It has to be them two cameras. To be fair, I picked up two cameras, digital cameras, for £1.50 each, and I've sold them both for £100 on Vinted as well. So pure profit. the plushes as well recently. If you go and look back, probably about 10 to 15 videos, I picked up a load of vintage plushes. I just sold one yesterday, a Snoop, not Snoop, Deputy Dog, Droopy D, whatever his name is, for 25 quid. I sold banana splits. I don't know if you've ever heard them. 2 characters for 45 quid. Basil Brush, which is I don't know where you're from, but that's a UK like puppet in the 80s or 90s when I grew up. So that for 20 quid, I think, or 14 quid. I spent 15 quid on about 10 plushes, and I've sold pretty much all of them now. Danger Mouse is the other one. Danger Mouse and the Frog. Sold them for 25 quid. Now I've made over 100 quid out of 15. But big, the most I've ever made. It's hard to think because I've sold so much. It's really hard. Them Oakley shoes, they sold for quite good. They took ages to sell though, didn't they? Ferrari bag, yeah, James. God, he knows more about my stuff than I do. I picked up a Ferrari bag, but that was on one of my re-uploaded ones. Yeah, I sold that for about 100 quid, but I had a Michael Schumacher 1990s hat in there. I sold for 35 quid. So I made about 135 quid off 8 quid, about 5 quid on it. The Wallace and Gromit thing for 100, I think. I've made a load of quite high, like 100 quid items, but I wheelchairs back in the day, I picked up wheelchairs, the really good ones at about 125 quid for 25 quid. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I've gone 150 plus. I don't know. That's the only trouble with eBay. You can't really check what your biggest sales ever been. I wish you could just check the biggest things. I know my biggest thing. I always remember my biggest thing, which was the PC thing, the Apple Macintosh 1990s black limited edition, only out for a year, made for Europe. Only so many made. I picked it up for 125 quid. I sold it for 850 and I made about 650 quid profit. That's the biggest profit I've ever had. But yeah. Face only. Hey, can I ask something? Is that something? Yes, you can, as long as it's not annoying, because I will just ignore you. Condition used. Soft gun, no, that's all right. Age level, blah, 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 blah. Oh, when did I get this Nerf gun? I can't remember when I got the Nerf gun. Oh well, I can't remember when I got the Nerf gun. Probably China. Okay, so are you taken? No, I'm not taken. What about that, really? Oh, that was a good one. That was a charity shop, though. I picked that, but it was like a remake company, wasn't it? But it was an old one of the 1920s Liverpool kit. I sold that for about 80 quid, didn't I? Picked it up for a tenner. I've sold loads of things for around about 80 to 120. That's my good limit area. So these Cheez-Its are really nice. I think they're from America. Picked up for a 5, I'm sure he did. It's not. It's a medium parcel, that is. What? I'm just going to keep on it. Face only, you are a weirdo. I do like it. Show it. You absolute freak. Let's have a look. Oh my god, you're like a 10-year-old. Yeah. Should be in bed. How many am I doing? I don't know. How many have you done? Oh, really? What was they? Jerseys for what? Oh, Jadina, hello. How are you? It's nice to see you on the chat. You've been one of my loyal, biggest commenters, recently on my videos. 2 notifications. Oh. I'm gonna have a look now. I've just listed this. I'll have a look on what's my biggest sale. What's my biggest sale recently? If you know what I mean. It says you can look at sold things from so much more than longer than 90 days. So I don't know. Well, the missus just ordered a kebab and bought me a 4-pack of beers in. Got me hooked on episode of it. It's a new Dexter out now, because I used to watch the old Dexter and I stopped watching it so far, and I didn't watch the ending. I used to love it because he helped him out, didn't he? It's so good how a serial killer helped the police, and then before the police arrested him, didn't he used to kill him off anyway? Have you had some good? You have had some good videos. Oh, thank you. Are you listing in your little locker thing, or are you listing at home? These things are amazing. Get some of these if you next time. They're lovely. James, that's good. I'm recovered after the holiday. Thank you very much. I am planning. Kai's already wanting to plan somewhere else. I think I might do a Disney cruise. You never know. I might have a girlfriend next year. I doubt it. God, I've been single since COVID. Wow. Are you dating? No, I've done all the sites. I've done all that stuff. They're just a waste of time. They're all players. It was great when I was younger, because you can just have a bit of fun or whatever. But it's just like a waste of time now. I remember going back on one, and I saw people I used to chat to like 5-6 years ago, and they were like, "This is ages ago." And I'm thinking, God, you're just them sort of women, aren't you? And Ashley will know about this. I have shaven it, so it's not bald, but I've shaven it. And nowadays, women are very particular in certain sort of a man. They're not like, if you don't look like that, I don't want to know. If you don't look like that, I don't want to know. Right. So if you like a skinhead, then you're fine. But if you're not, if they like hair or a certain look about somebody, you've got no chance. They don't care about anything else. I haven't got a type. I've just got, obviously I've got a bit attracted to them, but I haven't got a type. You don't have to be blonde, brunette, whatever. You know, as long as I find them attractive, and my main thing is if I can have a laugh with them, because I've been out with loads of psychos in my life, so I've only had a couple of nice girlfriends, but that was when I was younger, and I really wasn't bothered about being serious then. But it'd be weird me being with somebody now. It would take me a long time, and I do want to do it properly. Oh, it's in the back garden, is it? Oh, cool. The thing is, as you get older, we become more broken, and people on the market are just broken. Maybe try and find one at a car boot. I don't want a car boot. I don't. Have you seen the people at car boots? No, I'm not broken. I don't live in the past. I used to, but I don't anymore. Don't really care. I used to be bothered about how many people have been with and all this stuff, you know, how many people you've been with and all that. I don't really care anymore. So orders 500. I sold. Right then, refine highest priced. See, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't refine it or nothing. The actual thing, the last 90 days. Oh, I sold the I sold them chandeliers, didn't I? Sold them chandeliers for £180. I paid 20 quid for them. That's my highest thing. Oh, and that car. That was the auction car. Vintage auction. Oh, I love auctions. That was the next one. The Nike outlet. Look at that. Nike outlet. Paid 60 quid for them and I sold them. I might buy some of them for myself though next time. Golf bag. The Oakleys. Oh no, the Oakleys 70 quid. 50 quid for a thing. Well, these are not in order. If you don't know what these are, look out for them. It's a blow-up cushion bed for old people. 47 quid for a second-hand one. If you can get them new, 100 quid. Oh yeah, all the pogs. They were a good thing, weren't they? There's my masher. And what are the plushies things? Banana splits. Goosebumps books, which I've been collecting for ages. 40 quid. If you can get the old collection, you're laughing. Bread makers. Bread makers. Pogs. Typewriters. Bread makers. It's so funny when I see bread makers. These are not in order. Why are they not putting in order? Past year. Oh, look at that one. That's from the auction. You know, the Star Wars one. There we go. No one even replied back to my thing on that video saying, "Does anybody want me to do a video about how much I actually made on that Star Wars auction?" Ooh, there's another good one. 108. See, I do sell stuff, but no one thinks I sell stuff. It annoys me. They big up people who like actually some of the stuff I've seen him sell and pick up. Crazy. That was a brilliant one. The Shadow game. And all the Doctor Who stuff sells. So good. Well, I've still got a pair of these. I haven't listed them. They was in the charity shop for 10 quid each. Remember when I picked up all that food processing stuff, the brand new stuff, and I sold that? I've got one of them downstairs, which I bought from a charity shop for 15 quid. That was a good one. That was from an auction as well. Old camera. See, it does sell still. I just realised how good I am. Oh, I'm joking. I wish I could have every sale. Imagine if you had every sale like that. That's from the auction as well. One auction with all Star Wars stuff. Can't wait for the next toy auction. Super makers, love them. God, I sold some good stuff. And there's the other one from the Star Wars auction. I need to do a video about that. There's too much stuff that I've sold. That's a good one. That's like the top rate Slender Tone. I picked that up for like 2 or 3 quid, I think. Some of the stuff. This year's not been nowhere. That was last year. That was some of that stuff was, I think. But yes, this year I think this year's been a lot harder to sell stuff and pick up stuff. I think there's less to. I have been very lazy this year. But I think what I've done is got like this sorted out, sort of like got other things done. Well, I've missed lots of people. When was the last time you were ill? Even for a day thing? Ages ago. A couple of years ago. I've pulled people on nights out, you know, kissing her. Last time I went out, well, not last time. Last time I pulled somebody was with one of my mates, and I pulled like a 22-year-old. It's great. She said I like skinheads because you look a bit like Jason Statham, and I was like, I don't nothing like him. I'm going to watch the videos and see if I see. How about the curtains or whatever on Vinted? I've got. Yeah, this is just eBay, isn't it? I sold that actually. No, the rug. I think you're talking about the rug, aren't you? 150 quid. Let people say what they want, mate. As long as you're bringing the bread home for your baby. That's what I mean. I'll do this. I sell this. I sell that. I sell it, and we get a bit of money. Are you monetized yet on YouTube? Parcel size large. 9 people at this time. Crazy. People keep on liking this house, but why so many people liking this house? It's annoying. It's 8 quid. Just buy it. Well, let me have a look at your. I'll give you an update on your thing. Reselling. It's reselling Ashley, isn't it? Here we go. Oh, I'm not subscribed to you. I should really subscribe to you because you do. I thought it was. I've just subscribed to you, so there you go. There's another one. Oh, you're close. It's now 7. You've only done 47 videos though. Right then, let's have a look at your videos. Your videos are good, to be fair. 5 broke out. Oh, what a surprise! It got a lot of views. That did. So you're averagely getting around about 500 to 700 views, aren't you? But I get that as well. My YouTube's gone down recently. Some people don't like talking videos. Some people just like car boot videos. Even what sold videos don't do very well. Is that your biggest? What's your biggest video then? Yeah, the fighting one. And you have you got up to your 4,000? You got up to your 4,000 hours watch time yet? What are you at the moment in out in watch time for 12 months? Oh yeah, I think this year you'll be monetized. Don't you have? Don't they get some? Don't you get something now for you only have to have 500 subscribers now or something? I don't think you have full access, or you don't get full like what I get. Well, yeah, it's a shame you don't get the views what you've already got in like back payment. You never do, but that's the way it is. Yeah, I think you'll be monetized this year, definitely. How many videos do you do a week? Let's have a look. How many videos do you do a week? 7 days. You do one a week, don't you? Well, you do one a week or 2 a week, is it? Yeah. Of course, I do a lot more, but that doesn't mean better. You know what I mean? Sometimes less is better. But yeah, do a car boot video. What I personally would do is to get monetized quicker is if you do 2 car boots a week or 3 car boots a week, upload them car boot videos that week. So if you do a Wednesday one, make sure it's out on the Wednesday. So it's midweek or Thursday. Saturday car boot. If you can do it, it's hard. It is hard. But if you can get 2 car boot videos out a week, that'd be fine. And then do a what sold video Monday, weekend sales or whatever thing. And if anything comes up, just do it. You know what I mean? I always say something always pops up. Like I always do charity shop ones. It's like today's charity shop one. I literally was moaning at the start of the video saying, and I knew it was going to be a bad charity shop video, and that's what it's all going to be. Saying I had a picture already of something that's overpriced in a charity shop, and then I found a tie, and it suddenly just went whoop, changed, and yeah, got loads of decent stuff, but it happens like that. Will it do any good? Don't know. I don't think I've even gotten anybody commented on it. No, see, I've got 176 people viewed on it, so it's going to do rubbish. YouTube has died off. It really has. It's just crazy. YouTube's getting harder as well, but I think it is summer holiday, so there's a lot of people out and about doing stuff and not really watching videos. People are on holiday more, so baffle me. Oh, that's a whole video. I think, yeah, I mean, my videos have gone down, but I've been uploading old things, haven't I, as well? So it's a really big difference. But I'm trying to break TikTok at the moment. I'm uploading 2 videos a day on TikTok, like 1 minute things, just breaking up the videos and that, and I'm getting quite a lot of views. It's like on Instagram as well. I'm uploading the same video on Instagram, and I'm getting about 4,000 views per video. You can get paid on Instagram. I don't know how though, but Facebook apparently is very good if you get paid on there and you actually qualify. I don't know how to do that. I need to look into it, but I'm not going to waste my time looking into that when I need to obviously list and stuff. Yeah, eBay, obviously, with me, I'm like 50-50, so I concentrate on both. I enjoy doing the videos. I've done them for a long time. Like when I was doing my gym videos, I've been on YouTube for like 7-8 years. So, and I always wanted to get recognized on YouTube for doing my gym stuff, but I'm not taking steroids to get famous on YouTube. I always wanted to help people. Yes, John, how are you doing? You're doing the late night listing. You hitting it hard. I'm not hitting it hard. I never hit anything hard, do I? Except for like punch bags. My son hit. I didn't do a video about it. I was going to do a little video. My son hit 826 on a punch bag. Can't believe it. I got 900. I don't know if it was broke, but that's hard. Wait, I should get him proper training in the gym. Selling Dan is the reason. He was the first person. I was doing return pallets, and then this bald, bearded egg came on, and I've met Dan. He's such a lovely bloke. But it's weird because if I don't get so many views, but also I got a lot of subscribers bought off me, Ricky's the best for that. I think if Ricky didn't do YouTube, I wouldn't know if he would actually sell anything. He does sell stuff, but he sells a lot. It feels like a lot of people want to buy off him because they want to get mentioned. So I do that. You know, like I said, somebody called John bought the Mr. Frosty machine, didn't they, recently? So I'll give you a shout. If somebody ever buys anything from me and they give me a message, I'll say it. But never took anything. Not worth it. Right? I've known lots of celebrities. Any wrestler you think about it who's died is mainly because of the steroids what they've took over the years. Right then, I'm waffling on. I need to do something. Let's take a picture of a golf club. It's not the best. It's a bit. It's only £2. Somebody's took a picture, I think. Right. I should really get off my lazy back eyes. Oh, God. Oh, God. Golf clubs are a pain in the backside to take pictures of. So bloody long as well, aren't they? Get good money for golf clubs, but they are a pain in the backside to take pictures of. I might have to turn you to the side. They're not very photogenic. I'm trying to get it in without getting the laptop in. I do. Am I good at golf? I'm like Abby Gilmore. I can hit it. That's all I can do. You're 6'4". He taller than Kadji then. Kadji's about that, isn't he? About 6 foot. I don't think Kadji's as tall as he thinks he is. I think Selling Dan's about 6'5", isn't he? Yeah, he's quiet. Dan is very quiet. See, with that, I can't box it up as well because obviously it's too big. That was an easy list, though. Oh. Right. I think. Yeah, I've already done it. Looking about. I think I'm a little. You've been measuring each other, have you? I'll meet you. I'll meet up with you one day if I can be bothered to go up there because it's a long way for me. Of course, I wouldn't be even going up there. I might one day. It's hard though because obviously you're going to visit my nan. I'm visiting my nan, and it's not like she's in a house anymore, so it's not like I can just go because my mom is there. The only way I could do it is if I visit my nan myself, but I would never visit my nan by myself because obviously I want my like just take my mom with me. The early bird buyer is a big man. Is that Sloth's mate? He's not big. He doesn't look that tall. I've seen him next to James flipping stuff in his boat. Normal height. I'm only 5'9". I am. I've knocked out a 6'4" person though. So steel shaft. Loft. Oh god, this is what I don't know. Loft range. God knows. I ain't got a clue. Graphite's not steel. Head material. Stainless steel, probably. Angle. God knows, man. God knows. Head shape. Blade. Mallet. God knows. I have some family who have relocated to Stafford now, and I have a few nephews or nieces on the way, so I'll be going. Stafford's near me. That's one of the ones I go to all the time. It's good. And being drunk, probably. I don't know. Ages ago when I was out and about, I used to go out about 4 or 5 times a week. I don't know how I afford it. There used to be R&B night on a Monday or Naughty Nels where it's like women drink free. So it was just rammed. Tuesday was a day off. Wednesday was like warm up midweek clubbing. Thursday was clubbing day. Friday was obviously Friday, so it's always out. Saturday was always out. Sunday was a day off. It's like basically like Craig. I was like Craig David. So yeah. I don't know how much this. I know it's £2, but I don't know. That's all I know about it. I don't know when I bought this, so that's all I can put. It's a wedge in it. Iron wedge. I don't really care. People who are looking for this stuff know what it is. My dad was a proper golfer. He was on, I think, free. So he's almost scratch. So he's almost class. You could class him as a professional. I think he got as low as 3 or 4. He used to always go on about it. Pricing. I'm just going to put it at $19.99. That's a good price for that. Parcel Force. Oh God, 13 quid. Parcel Force. It's just because it's a long, awkward thing. That's the only trouble. That's why people don't really like picking up golf clubs, because it's a lot of money just for one club. Oh well. People who like golf will pay for it because it's a rich sport. I watched Happy Gilmore 2. God, it was rubbish. Well, I've listed that. I wonder if I can list it on Vinted. I think I can. Copy. No way you can list golf clubs on Vinted. Mad. Can do basically list anything on Vinted now, can't you? So colours, silver, steel. What's metal in it? Price $19.99. I wonder if you snipe golf clubs on Vinted. That'd be a good one, wouldn't it? Parcel size. I haven't got a clue. That's the only thing I don't like about obviously Vinted. You know, all this stuff. It doesn't give you any sort of like. You don't know. It's just 5 kg doesn't mean nothing to me, because it's not. It doesn't weigh 5 kg, so I'm just going to put 5 kg. But the thing is, with Vinted, you seem to be able to get away with any size you want to. I've sold something that was like a medium parcel, and I just put it as a small parcel. Never get anything, no comeback. So they don't think they really care, these delivery companies. It's just when you personally do it yourself, they do. Have you ever? No one's ever thought about that, have they? It's true, because I've sold big item and it was heavy, and I just put this large parcel, but it was a parcel force jobby. Didn't get no comeback to it. Somebody's liked the sniper, so I'm gonna give them an offer just to see if they want it. You know why I get anxious when I list? Because I want something to sell. I think I deserved something to be sold. If I do loads of listings and nothing sells, I get really annoyed, because it's annoying. But recently, I haven't listed that much since the holiday. I'm selling like a two or three a day, so I'm not really bothered. Like the last couple of days, I haven't really talked about, have I? Like, well, today, I sold the Boppets. I love Boppets, but if I could pick up 1,000 Boppets, I'd buy them. I don't care about expensive. Boppets sell all the time. 12 quid. Sold a couple of more Marvel bases for 10.70. That was it on there. And then on eBay, if I can get it, eBay, I sold a Elden Ring PS4 game for $24.99. I picked that up from my local charity shop about a week ago, two weeks ago. Yeah, $24.99. Paid £3 for that. Some games are just like, if they look rubbish and you've never heard of them, they're probably worth a lot. But yeah, I'm doing all right, I suppose. I'm not doing as good as I used to, but I'm not working as hard as I used to do. Right, I'm getting a bit tired now. I've been on here almost 3 hours and I've probably listed about less than 10. Thing is, oh, do you do better on eBay? My sales are better on eBay. I sell more on eBay still, but Vinted seems to tick along quite nice. It comes and goes, Vinted. Sometimes I think you have to list the right things on Vinted, but I just list everything on everything. And if it sells, Vinted people mess you about more, but then if you put something that's quite quality on there, people say don't put all the good stuff on there. Yes, put the good stuff on there because the people will buy quality. It's the bits and bobs, like the 15 quid items, the 20 to 30 quid items, where they're that border range from 20 to 30 and stuff like that, 15 to 20, something. And they seem to stick around, where on eBay they sell. So it's just I list them on both. If it sells on one, it sells on one. Yeah. I know some people like Jamie Dodger. He only sells on the eBay. Why doesn't he sell on Vinted? Some of them are like, do not sell on Vinted, and don't get it. I think you might, if you got the chance to sell on Vinted, sell on Vinted. The thing is, you need the right box for a golf club though, and it will take nearly. Oh no, tube. I've got a tube for it. I did the carpet, haven't I? So you go to carpet places and ask for if you got any tubes, from the carpet rolls, and they always have them. But I bought the carpet, didn't I, for this room, and I've still got the tube downstairs. So I'll just cut it to length, get a bit of cardboard each side, take that up. That's how actual golf clubs come. They come like that, or they come in a square box. They have properly made ones if they're like from a proper golf company. Right. Oh, shall I lift some? I might lift some of this perfume. Well, I'll be banned now. Let's try. You can actually list it on Vinted as well. So I don't know. Some people have said it's real. Some people have said it's fake. I don't know. The printing's too good. I'm not an expert at perfume and that, but there is things that make it feel like it's not real, and then there's other things that make me feel like, like the bottles, they're very similar. I'll just sell them cheap just to get rid of them. So when they're gone, they're gone. One of my subscribers offered to buy two, but she wanted them for she'd say, "Oh, I'll pay like double what you pay for them." But they are testers, aren't they? So when you think about it, if you ever used to go to Debenhams, the testers used to be like the tiny little bottles, and all the bottles were very similar. There was just like little bottles, and they were no different. It was just a bottle. They weren't designed. You can used to get the little like selection boxes of different ones from Debenhams. That was another one. I remember buying one of them for my dad. I had like about 5 different fragrances, and then you buy that for like 40 quid or 50 quid. You get all them fragrances, and then you get your choice to pick one. So you go back, you have a little voucher, and you go and pick up one of them ones, like the proper bottle. See, it says here, look, tester demonstration. So for all I know, This could be like a perfume beauty show. So they put them in tester bottles like this, and instead of having these tiny little ones, they're like, "Oh, do you want to?" Because it's going to last longer. I ain't got a clue. Don't really care. If eBay say something and say, "Oh, they're not real," then I'll go like, "All right, then I'll take them off." I'll give them to Kai's mum, and she can have one. wind the fella up. But yeah, I'm just gonna see what I can do. No, I mean trying is they smell all right. They smell fine. They didn't leave me a rash or nothing. They didn't fade like after 2 seconds. So and they're not the official bottles. Obviously, they're not the official bottles. And because of testers, it's a bit hard to know if they are real or not. It's not like a proper bottle. So with a proper bottle of this, you'll know what the shape's meant to look like. You'll know of every little detail. You can find pictures. With testers, you can't really go on and find them because you don't know if they've been sent. I mean, the one out of them all that looks like so good is that one. I mean, look at it, how it's raised and all that. I mean, the printing is fine to me. I mean, this is on my camera as well. So my camera is not the best, on what I'm doing this live on. So it's fine. I don't know. And you can see, like, it's not all the same writing and all that, like, it's all different writing. I ain't got a clue. I don't really care. To be honest. I don't really care. Ever buy anything and think, why did I give myself the ball ache of having to list it? yeah, this is a ball ache. One of them's discontinued, and the bottles go for a 50ml bottle goes for 150 quid, discontinued, brand new, and that's the tester I've got of it is 33ml. So I haven't got a clue. See, this one isn't very. That's the bubble though, isn't it? Oh, that's the bubble underneath. That's why it looks like that. No, I don't know. I have seen lots of fakes on eBay, and they never get taken off. I even reported a fake, didn't I? That Jellycat, and then I got suspended. So I don't know. That's why I didn't buy. Imagine if I'd have bought them all. That's a men's one. This is a man's one. So if it doesn't sell, I can have it myself. I mean, The quality of the lid and all that, it's quite nice. Let's have a smell of it. Right. Oh, that's strong. See, that smells different from that other one. Oh God, that is strong. That's all right though. If I start turning into a gremlin or something, then yeah. Yeah, probably do. I don't think they take people reporting them serious anyway, unless it's like a lot of people. Because remember, these trolls have to tell them their actual proper address and all this lot. I don't really care. You know what? Actually, if you smell that, that's really nice, to be fair. I might keep one myself. But what's the point? I don't really do anything. What am I going to do? Smell nice in here? Tom Ford one. I know Tom Ford is expensive. So test this demonstration. See, they've all got different things on. They're not like the same print on everything, if you know what I mean. Like the other one said for men. This says Tom Ford, the broom of Fermi, whatever it is. Natural spray tested demonstration. You know, why would they make? They make fake of everything, don't they? But why would they make? What's the point of making these when they just make the proper bottles? If you know what I mean, it's a bit of a I don't know, weird one, in it. I'm just going to get them on and see what happens. So if I get them taken off, I'll get them taken off. Why not? I ain't got multiple loads, have I? So it's not like there's loads of different ones. And the testers, so I don't have testers, so I don't really care. But why? The only thing I don't get is why they got it. If the testers, why have they got a barcode on them? They shouldn't have a barcode if the testers. Sam Turkin, he's still. Oh God, yeah, he's doing my head in with them things. You know what? He said that they're not worth as much as I thought they were. Yes, they are. One of the bottles sells for about, I think the ones where you have the little pumps on, they go for about 10 to 15 quid each. There's one bottle, the blue lid, that goes for about 50. He just can't be bothered, can he? That's the thing. He's gave me 50 quid anyway, which pays for him, and I think I paid about 20 quid for the perfume anyway, just over 20 quid. So I mean, this is the discontinued one. I'll list this and I'll go to bed and I'll be banned. Because the one thing he says, I know it says, I keep on saying it's tester, but he says demonstration. So I've never heard of a thing called a demonstration. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. See, that hasn't got a tester. See that what? So they're all different because that one hasn't got the tester thing on the top. Oh yeah, I haven't took. Oh crap! I haven't took a picture of the. It's annoyed me. I need to take a picture of them. Is that the same one? And that one's got a bit of a tint to it. You know, I don't know. It's one of them, isn't it? You wouldn't change the colour. That you just make them all silver, wouldn't you? You don't have to do anything. We'll see. We'll see. See, that one's blue. Any of you want to buy some? James, do you want to buy one off me? Nice little travel. You'll smell nice for people in Dubai. Nice little travel one. Perfect, isn't it? Oh, it smells all right, that does. To be fair. Still, see, it hasn't faded. Oh God, I got the Tom Ford tobacco aftershave in a pallet, mate. A real one. Mate, it smells so good. Oh, really? It's expensive stuff, isn't it? Don't know why. It's all overpriced crap anyway. It's all probably done from the same factory. Like that, is it Chinese reporters? James, you probably know more about it because you go all over the place. All the shops are all in saying that all these companies are ripping you off because we can make them for 20 quid and sell them to you, but without a label on it. You're just paying for the label. We can give you the same quality, but obviously you just won't have a label on. So then you think about, are these fake things really that fake? Because I've seen some really good copies, football tops, and a couple of lads bought some. They paid 12 quid from this company, and you can tell a fake because it's like all the little badges and all that. Like my Liverpool top, the sponsor it's raised and it's like a rubbery weird texture where it's not on the fake ones because it costs too much money for that. It's been kept. Right, let's get these on. This is going to be fun. Right then, let's have a look. Let's go with the Dior. I'll put them on now. Dior Midnight Poison Elixir. So there's Midnight Poison and there's Midnight Poison Elixir. Which this is. Elixir, what it's called. Oh my god, that's obviously a proper bottle. Wow. Jesus Christ. 400. Very expensive perfume. See, if I met a girl now, I'd say, oh, here you go. I got this. And then she'll look at the prices and go, wow, he really likes me. 177, 141, 187, 200. That's crazy prices, isn't it? No samples. How do you know these are real? It's discontinued. See, they're selling 50 I might sell it. What? Roll on? I've never seen one of them before. 5 mil. I don't know what to do. I might just put one on for a stupid amount of money. So 50 mil, you can sell it for about 140 to 180 quid. I don't know. Right, let's go. Sell one like this. Upload. Right then, it's rare. Rare? What's it saying? Rare. Christian Door. Midnight Poison. Why are they putting big capitals for? Midnight Poison. Extra. EPD. EPD. 7 people. Who are these 7 people on? Obviously, Ashley's on. James is probably on. Who are the other ones? Right. Health and beauty, women's fragrances. Condition is new. Scent. How am I supposed to know what the scent smells like? Spray. Personalized. No. Regular size. Tester. And French. Expiry date. God knows. Don't know. When was it? Wednesday. When was Wednesday? Calendar Wednesday. 30th. Oh, was it 28? 28 divided by 8. £3.50 each. This will go in a box B. Box B. £3. And what was it? 30th of 7/25. Dun, 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 dun. Quantity 2. What? I can't list it. I can't list it even if I want to. Due to potential trademark or copyright concerns, the sale of this product is restricted. Please do not attempt to relist. We sincerely value your member of our trading community and look forward to more information. Hey? Well, that's not very good, is it? I can't list it. Oh well. Can't list it. Maybe you have to, I don't know, I ain't got a clue about that then. Oh well. I can't list them. I just have to list them on a Vinted. Pain in the backside, that is. so annoying. After all that, I wonder if they've got like because it's not a size. When I was putting in and you got all the different size measurements, maybe because it hasn't got the size that you're meant to have, it won't let it. It has to be one of the. I ain't got a clue. I don't really care. But I'll just list it on here. If not, I'll just chuck them at that woman's face when I go to the car boot. I say, you know, all these, they're fake. I'll just confront her. I say, why are you selling fake goods on here? I'm gonna go to the things now. Give me my money back, or I'll tell them. I'll get my money back, and you know what I'm like. I'll make a video out of it. I'll sell them on Facebook. Unused. I just pick whatever I can be bothered to pick up. Yeah, they only list the high things, so it's always the good things that sell. So when they sell, it looks like they're like making a lot of money, but they've got a load of rubbish as well. I saw that the big, massive load he bought off him, and some of the stuff was I wouldn't even touch. It's rubbish. But then obviously I got other stuff. But I would never buy from another reseller. I just wouldn't unless they was quitting. You know, like you bought some from Dan, didn't you? Well, that's a different story. Like he quit. So if I said I'm quitting reselling, right? It's not because I can't sell the stuff. It's just because I'm can't be bothered anymore or whatever. That's different. But if you're buying somebody and he just wants a fresh new start, yeah, that's all right. But what's the point in that? You're only going to see him pick up the same sort of stuff, aren't you? Unless you're going completely like into a different like criteria. Like say for me, I'm getting rid of all my stuff because I'm going into clothing. That's different, but yeah, I don't know. He paid 10 grand for that stuff. I don't know if it's worth 10 grand, but we'll find out, I suppose. Yeah, just set it on the car boot. I ain't doing car boots, so. Vintage Pro users cannot upload to this catalogue. What? Oh, great. I can't even list it. So I can't list perfume. If you're a Vintage Pro seller, you cannot list perfume. Why not? What's the point? What's the point in that? That doesn't make sense. I'm just going to put other beauty items, see if it does it that way. Condition. Newest tags. I do. Vintage Pro use cannot upload. Why? Oh, that's just a load of rubbish, that is, isn't it? God's sake, I'll have to upload it on my mum's. What a pain in the backside that is. Well, thank God I didn't buy any more. I just wasted 28 quid on that. Can't even upload them. Do not buy perfume, no matter what. Because it looks like they're getting strict on it, unless it's like brand new. And you know it's 100% real. I didn't know you can't upload perfume. You can upload perfume, but you have to be a normal person. What a load of rubbish. What a load of rubbish. Yeah, I can't upload it. Get lost. I've got the pictures, so that can all just do one. I don't really care about that. What a joke. Get your money back, I might do. I go, I know. She's there. If she's there, I'm like, oh, you're all right. I says, oh, I was trying to pretend I'm trading standards. Oh, do you know your perfume? I suggest that you stop selling it because it's fake. I'm a reseller and I'm a YouTuber. As you can see that big, massive camera on my chest. And I did a video about buying this last week to find out it's not real because I cannot upload it. So, if it is fake, if it is, it smells all right. I probably could. I probably might go to a shop and see if that smells like. I will know then, won't I? But I bought these off you. You're on camera. I paid 28 quid for them, and they're all fake because you can't get tested this size. No one sells them. And if they were, and also, if you was selling them as testers, we all know that a 33 milliliter bottle is not far off a 50 ml perfume. That perfume's a 400 quid perfume, and you want to sell it for 3 quid. Doesn't make sense, does it? I think I might do that as a video. Be quite good, wouldn't it? I bet I'll get my money back. I get my money back off a fake seller. Boom! And if she says no, I'll say, well, you know what? I'll say to her, you know what then? I've got a camera on my chest. I'm going to go to the people who run this. I'm going to say, I bought this last week from her. I've got it on camera because I do YouTube and I do obviously put it all on YouTube and all that. I've done it for years. Got almost 6,000 subscribers. And and I thought I'll come here just to see if you would be decent enough to give me my money back. I paid 28 quid for this, right? And yeah, I'll see what I'll do. And if, you know, I'm going to do that as a video next week. Can I get my money back off a fake reseller? Well, a person. Because I could just say to her, well, I'm just going to go and tell them then and you'll get banned, because they won't want one person selling fake stuff. So I'm in a win-win situation in a way, because it's such a small car boot as well. They won't want a bad name for themselves of me publicising that their car boot sells fake perfume and then letting it basically like don't care. Or she gives me my money back. It'd be a good video, because that's not right, is it? That is not right. So they are going to stay there until next Wednesday, when I'm probably going to have a really good video. Perfumes are probably fake, to be honest. You get loads of trays over in West Vermont selling them. Probably do, yeah. I don't know why I bought them, to be fair. I really don't. I was 50-50 thinking if they was fake or not. But when I smelt one, they smelled quite good. I mean, it smells good. I think it's about fake stuff. It's like when you buy fake stuff in anything, they probably are made in the same factory, but they just get grab a load for themselves and then or do some sly deal somewhere with somebody else. You know, like what I call it, like all the dodgy terrorists. You know, how did they get all the guns? The government make, you know, all these manufacturing people make the guns, and then they sell the guns to the people who are in war. You know, like obviously, like when you see Iron Man and you see Tony Stark, so a lot of his guns and weapons are getting sold to terrorists, but he didn't know about it, so he stopped it. So it could be the same with anything, couldn't it? I don't know. Oh, I'm getting tired now. That's worn me out, that. I don't know what to do. I've listed enough for today. I'm gonna quit for the night. I can't be bothered. I'm tired now. I'm worn out. That hasn't annoyed me, but it's sort of like maybe not want to do anymore. No. I'm gonna just show you some of the stuff what I picked up from TK Maxx. I picked up these. These are real because they're from TK Maxx. Ralph Lauren corduroy trousers for 20 quid. They go for around about 50 to 60. But I can't list them because I need a board, because I haven't got nowhere to hang clothes. That's the only thing, because I haven't got a little hook, so I can't hang them up there. So I need to make a board. I might actually do that tomorrow, to be fair. Make a board. This is quite nice. It won't fit me. Little Gymshark. I love the back on it. Got little crop top. 9 quid that cost. That's about 25 quid item, that is. £6 for a 6-pack of Columbia socks. They sell for about 20 quid. A blank Essentials brand new top. Goes for about 20 to 25. I think I picked that up for £6. Size medium, but they're oversized shirts, so a medium person and a large person can wear it. Kids little corduroy bench cap, pretty nice to be fair. £2.50. That's all it from TK Maxx. The sale's not very good at the moment, to be fair, but I think it'll warm up when I don't know when it actually finishes, but it'll warm up probably. Got a load of junk as well. That can go there. That needs wrapping. That needs to go in the box, to be fair. Still got the moshy things to do. I think I'll do them tomorrow. Put them there. And that needs to be listed. About £15, that is. Don't know why, it's rubbish. And then obviously I've got my bag what I got from the car boot. Oh yeah, got these to list, haven't I? So I'll list these tomorrow. They're quick and easy. Bigfoot Hot Wheels go for around about 15 to 20 quid. So I'm gonna put them on for £19.99. I've got quite a few of them, and a gaming PC that'll be put on when I feel like it. And then the clothes what I picked up today. That's quite nice, to be fair. I do like that. It needs cleaning though. About 25-30 quid, that is. So, yeah. I can't really list on it. That needs cleaning. That needs actually cleaning. So I'll put that there. The rest are fine. Billabong. Old top. I do like this. Little super dry corduroy bomber jacket. Women's size 10. About 25 quid. Paid a £5 for that. This is in today's video. Columbia quarter zip. About 15 quid. And then Wolseley thing from a charity shop not so long ago. Merino wool. Like tank top thing. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to buy one of them, buy some wood, measure this up, buy some wood, try and find a fabric shop, buy some felt, grey felt stuff, a bit like what Ricky did, and then I've got some wood and screwed a couple of nails, well, a screw in near, and then what I'll do is it turns around. I mentioned it in the video before. It turn around and then I can make it, because I can't list anything at all. Can't list anything. I need a hook, one of them sticky ones where you stick on doors, or I lay it on the floor, but the carpet is like really dark. It's black and that, so it's. I don't think I could, but then I've got to turn the lights around. I'm not doing that. Or I'll do it on the wall here, but then I've got to take these lights off, and so I need it really here. So it's going to be perfect here, so I need to do it. If I don't do it, I won't be listing any of the clothing, so what's the point of buying it? And I need to do it as soon as possible because I've still got other clothing to list. But guys, I am actually going. What's this say? Where is the Canuck afternoon car boot? It's on a Thursday. It's on a Thursday. Snells Hill. Just type in Thursday car boot on Facebook in Canuck area. It'll come up somehow. There's two types of fakes. One fake and the other one is replicas. Yeah, replicas as well. For example, fake clothing to me is something that is an original brand that hasn't been made, and the other one is probably cheap. Yeah, replicas are like for instance, Score, Draw. They're replica kits, but they don't put the actual, the make, like Umbro or Nike or whatever. Yeah, like that Liverpool top I had. All clothing is made cheap in factories. It is all made cheap. All of it is. It's all cheap crap, but they're overpriced with a label on. It's all cotton in that, isn't it? Cotton. A cotton top is a cotton top. You know what I mean? I mean, when you think about it, this is just a plain white T-shirt. Well, it's got a design on, which is a print design. A print, I could get this done. I could get this done at a print shop and just say, right, I want that on, print that on, and I want the back on, printed on. It's got a bit of, it's got a little bit of, you can feel it. Do what I did, mate, and all right, then I'll have a look. I'll go to B&Q tomorrow. Yeah, there isn't. There isn't, to be fair. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm tired. I can't be bothered to stay up down. The perfume has annoyed me. So that will be a very good video next Wednesday because that'll be what I'll be just doing the video about that. I'm gonna go up to her, watch her not be there. But if she's there, I'm gonna get it all on camera and I'm gonna get my money back off a person who's selling fake perfume because that's not on. And she's got loads of it. It's not like just one. It's all right if you just got one or one pair of fake trained, isn't it? You don't know. But when you got a whole stall of them, and she said they're real to me. So I've got it on camera. If she doesn't give me any money, I'm just going to say, well, I'm going to go to the people now. I'm going to show my video from last week. And I'll say she won't give me my money back. Right? She's selling more fake stuff, so more people are going to get ripped off. Right? So yeah, that's what I'm going to do next Wednesday. You're going to get a very interesting. Hopefully she's there, but that'd be great if she is. We'll see some action. But guys, I'm going to go to bed now anyway. So tomorrow, I don't know if I get up, I'll go to a car boot. If I don't, I can't be bothered. But I have got the TK Maxx video to do as well. So if I don't go anywhere, I'll just upload that. Anyway, cheers for coming.